Hi guys, in today's video, I'll be sharing with you some samples of the mathematical questions for nursing students. These are like sample questions that might be expected to see on that beautiful day. Don't limit yourself to these questions. Okay, so let's go direct to the questions. All right, so the first one you're going to see on that day is conversions. Conversions from microgram to milligram or milligram to microgram. So please familiarize yourself with this kind of conversion questions. Convert the following: microgram to milligram, 125 microgram to milligram. Like you all know, because you're converting to milligram, you have to divide by 1000. If you're converting to microgram from milligram, then you multiply by 1000. All right, so that's the first one. Another kind of question is the same conversion, but this one is mil to milligram. A solution contains 10 milligram per 1 ml of Panadol. How many milligram of Panadol are there in A, 2 ml, B, 3 ml, and C, 5 ml? So the way to solve this question is you say 10 ml is equals to 10 milligram is equals to 1 ml of Panadol. Then how many milligram will 2 ml give to you? When you cross multiply, you're going to get 20 milligram. All right. So you do the same with the rest of the question. A solution contains 60 milligram in 1 ml. How many ml of the solution are there in A, 5 ml, B, 10 ml, and C, 2 milligram? Sorry, milligrams. Okay, the way to solve this, you say 60 milligram is equals to 1 ml. So what is 5 milligram going to give you? If you cross multiply, you get 0.083 milligram. Sometimes they might ask you to leave your answer in 2 decimal, sometimes 4 decimals. So please familiarize yourself with the decimals. And remember that in decimal, if the last number is greater than 5, like for instance, this is 3, if the last number is greater than 5, then you round it up to 1. I hope you know. So if this was 5, then this is going to be 0.09. All right. If you're leaving it to, depending on how many decimal points you're asked to leave it. I hope you know. All right. So let's continue. How many grams of fructose are there in 500 ml bag of 5% glucose? Please, whenever you see percentage like this, 5% means 50 milligram per ml. So you just times it by 10. If you see 10%, it means 10 times 10. That's 100 milligram per ml. All right, so these are a sample of questions that you might see on that day also. So since you have 5%, which is 5 times 10, which is 50 milligram per ml, you're going to save 50 milligram per ml times the 500 ml. And if you multiply it, you're going to get 25,000 milligram, which is 25 grams. Remember the conversion from milligram to gram and from gram to milligram, right? Another kind of question you're going to see is a patient received an IV fluid at a rate of 42 milligram in 1 hour. How much fluid would the patient receive in A, 2 hours, B, 8 hours, and C, 4 hours? The way to solve this, you say 42 milligram. A patient received IV fluid of 42 ml in 1 hour. So in 2 hours, how many ml is he going to receive? If you cross multiply, you get 84 ml. All right. So you do the same to the other questions. Please bear in mind that all the mathematical questions have options for you to choose from, right? And then on that day, you're expected to bring your calculator, but also try to calculate now without calculator. All right, so I don't know if your own time you ask you not to use calculator. In my own time, I was asked to bring calculator alongside. All right, so before I go to the English side of question, another questions that I didn't put here is the simple ones, like simple multiplications, like multiplying 42 by 42, 42 times 42, or 168 times 16, those kind of simple multiplication, and also simple additions and simple subtractions. I didn't put those ones because they're very easy. All right, so if this video, before I continue, if this video is very helpful to you, please give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you have not subscribed yet. And if you're confused in any of these solutions, please write in the comment section. I can break it down as simple as possible. This one is just a practice question for those of you that be pressurizing me to make this video. All right, so if you want a simplified version in any of these kind of question, please write them in the comment section, and yeah, I'm going to treat them. Okay, and the exam in Finland is in April, so you have all the time now for you to prepare. All right, so let's go to the English question. In English, basically, you're going to be having a comprehension. The comprehension is for you, just for you to read and then answer questions. It's very easy. At least the English question is straightforward. Past tense, present tense, future tense is for just for them to know if you can answer questions and if you can comprehend, read and comprehend, and then answer the questions. Okay, and the last part of this whole thing is the reasoning question. In that reasoning question, in my own time, I was given a picture and then I was asked to interpret what I see in the picture. It's pretty easy. I think just 2 lines for you to interpret what you see. So I was given a picture. I can't remember, but I know that a lady was carrying a bag, um, almost entering the campus. So according to what you see in the picture, you just interpret. I don't know what your own time is going to be. This where that's the what I just said is what I was asked in my own time. So you might be given maybe a chart for you to interpret. You might be given the same picture, a different kind of picture for you to interpret, you know. But just know that the reasoning question is something you just look at and then anything you see, you just answer. All right, guys. So best of luck. And I'm sure you're already a success and you're coming to Finland for those of you coming to Finland 2025. If you're in Finland, please write me and we're going to have coffee together. We're going to gist about all the processes, right? All right, so good luck and don't forget to subscribe again. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to share and see you in my next video. Bye. All the best.